Let's move on now. 4 sisters at the centre of an international custody battle will stay in the care of family in Australia until their case is heard in the High Court.
Yeah, the sisters were on the run after a family court ordered them to return to Italy with their father. Now, relatives say their legal rights have been ignored in all of this.
We don't understand why nobody's spoken to them in all of this. They're young women, they're not little kids, they're not little bubbies.
Yeah, the girls have been in hiding since last week, but were found during a police raid on a Sunshine Coast property, and that was on Monday night.
Well, joining us now from Brisbane with the latest is Sunrise correspondent Michelle Tapper, and in Melbourne we have law expert Michael Kazilny. Good morning to you both. Michelle, what's the latest on this?
Well, an urgent sitting was called of the High Court yesterday, and the girls have been granted a slight reprieve in that they can stay in Australia until the case is resolved. And how long that will be, we have no idea, and we have no idea when and if they will be deported to Italy. Now, the case is due back in the High Court on Friday. It's due for a mention, and it is possible that they could set out a timetable for hearings. It's also possible that the case could be postponed until August, when the full bench of the High Court will sit here in Brisbane. Now, the girls have also made a separate application to the High Court, and through their barrister, Tony Morris QC, he's arguing that the current legislation has denied the girls natural justice because it doesn't listen to their opinion.
Yeah, Michael, very complex. We can't pretend to understand all the forces at work here, but what we know, the girl's mother has lodged an appeal to the family court. So do they have a chance at having their case heard here in Australia?
Good morning, Kylie and Larry. Look, this is quite a unfortunate case, but at the end of the day, I think the Italian courts will get it right, Larry. The situation is not a situation where Australian courts are sending these beautiful 4 girls back to a violent father in Italy, never to be seen again. What the situation is, it's very unlikely that this case will be settled in Australia. We've got to look at the facts here, Larry. 2007, this couple splits up. 2008, the Italian courts make a family order saying the wife's got full custody and the father's got visiting rights. 2010, the wife comes to Australia on a holiday, fails to return after 4 weeks. That's when the husband gets involved. But at the end of the day, the law says that these type of matters should be settled in the court of first jurisdiction where the whole process was initiated.
So, Michael, the fact that the mother allegedly fled Italy on this holiday, which turned out to be longer than a holiday, will that hinder her custody case?
Yes, certainly, Kylie. The courts don't like people breaching court orders, but being a judge or the courts, it's a bit like being a concreter. It all goes into the mix. So if she's got some substantial evidence that the husband might be violent and that's the reason she left the shores of Italy, the court will take that into account. But the paramount decision in the Italian court at the end of the day, or if it's heard in Australia, will be what is in the best interest of the children. So it won't be a situation where this mother will never see her children again. Most likely she will get full custody at the end of the day and the father will get visiting rights, but that's got to be decided in an Italian court because we're part of the Hague Convention, which just says we should respect the laws of other nations.
OK, Michael, so you say what's in the best interest of the girls. Michelle, back to you now. How are the girls coping at this point?
Well, authorities have told us that the girls are safe and they're not distressed, but the girls' great-grandmother as well as their great-aunt says that the girls were very scared and frightened when authorities took them on Monday evening. But of course there is the father that's involved in all of this. His lawyer has yet to make an official statement, only saying that the dad turned 35 on Monday, so finding his daughters is a great birthday present for him. So a long road ahead for everyone involved, and we'll find out more on Friday, guys.
Michelle Tapper in Brisbane, thank you, and Michael Kazilny in Melbourne, thank you too.
Thank you.